Đấy. Nó lên cục.
Your brother wants to speak to me after I've seen you. Okay. Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
做什么呀？阿爸讲物件啊？
我哋嘅 speech。
哦 ，speech 啊，OK。
伊 camera 得放條位讓啊，我當時我都係水咧，你得放啊，嗰時你放嘅。
無啦，唔是我放嘅啊。
我當時條位讓咧，我安怎做啊？
你看大是水？
啊？
即個你 camera 看會到未？
我問你好唔？Good.
Something a lot like this?
No, that's not level. Oh, you cannot drink too much.
You're not drinking at the moment.
Oh.
So that's what I'm choosing.
阿毛啊？
Yeah.
Uncle, quickly.
水可以，它的对的蛋还的 white color.
We can clean it with that, but it might not come off.
So how?
Uncle, So this is a thickened fluid. I'm making the liquid thicker so that it goes slower down the throat. Sometimes it helps make it flow a bit easier. So this is honey thick, and this is nectar. So it's a bit thinner, and this is water. It's the thinnest.
Honey.
It's like the consistency. This is like nectar. It's just the name that we call these things.
I thought it's a blue, white blue.
Just water with alcohol.
Nói thôi mẹ. Iya, terlihat. Ini nama kalau di tengah ni, ni. Di tengah ni, ni dia来讲等哎，这来讲啊，也举例讲的。
Is this speech a little bit clearer now than it was 2
Yeah,
days ago?
definitely it's much better than the last few days. Yeah.
Do you understand everything you say, or still a little bit?
50%.
50%. Okay. Can you ask me, what is your name?
Bang Mia, because me Mia. You're off to
Good.
okay.
And where are you right now?
Gitu loh.
Bukit Bajang.
Sini. Benar. Itu saya. Si Bukit Batok.
You're actually at NUH. You're in hospital. Look. Nurses, patients, doctors. You're in hospital. Tell them that.
No control. NUH.
Yeah.
Hả? Me. Oh, you don't understand. This is low control. Huh? Huh? You don't understand. Me. Yeah.
There's GH.
No. NUH.
NUH. Okay, never mind. Do you know if it's daytime or nighttime? What's it? Is it daytime or nighttime?
八陣是咩事？即係早起，幾時？Morning 啊。
Good. Right. Oh, very good. Good. Okay. Gotta put this very
Gambar ya.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Can direct to
No, I know a few words. The important words that I need to know.
Coba.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm observing three things. I'm observing feeling, movement of the larynx, the throat, the swallow, okay? And the timing, if it's late, early, and I'm to his airway. Because if any of the liquid goes into the airway, I will hear sounds hopefully, or he will clear his throat. I'm also hearing to hear what his breathing is like, watching his yeah. And I'm also listening with the coordination between swallowing and breathing, which is
Finish. I didn't.
yes, yeah. Because the airway, the tube that goes to our lungs, is right next to the tube that goes to our stomach. If swallowing problem, the liquid can go into our lungs instead of our stomach, cause a very severe chest infection. 2 days ago was happening distinctly, and that's why Sarah, my colleague, see what happening. But let's try some more and see how it's reacting.
Okay.
Jane. Cool. Very good.
我知。
下来。
听什么声？
咩囡仔声？
哎呀呀，你不要过放。
发烧，发烧。I'm going to try something a little bit thinner now. Okay, so this is a bit thinner. When I gave him a tablespoon amount, a big spoon, he started breathing more heavily. Okay, so that's a sign that he wasn't coping very well on that. Teaspoon amount was better. But now I'm going to try something a little bit thinner, more like water. Okay, this is how it goes. Oh, Lindsay.
把稍微轻。
Good. How do you feel? Yeah.
点解啦？喺邊度看？好啊。OK。
Do you feel short?
叫啊？
Short of breath?
啊，你梗係未撐佢嘅，未撐正嘅。哦。
Good. Good.
You want to.
Cannot unfold. So can you tell him that the swallowing is very, very weak at the moment? So it's dangerous to just
ว่าแม่咧話係揼個，有呢樽吞得冇先。
fast. Good. Help.
呢度一定背住呢邊偷墮落去呵，你最少嗰啲肺罩啊，你穿肺罩啊。
But Uncle, the good news is that there is an improvement in your swallowing in the last 2 days. Okay, so your swallowing is slowly getting better. So we need to just go slowly.
關鍵只能間我，現在都用了，得吞了，你能間都冇難吞啊，這都該曬了，慢慢來，and he drink food，還要吃。
Let me finish the assessment and then I'll chat to you about it. Okay?
Okay.
And I need to change. So I'm hearing sounds in his airway that sound.
There's a way to retrieve. Okay, retrieve.
Pops will try out.
Not? We can't.
Then it will go into his lungs most likely.
Dangerous.
Dangerous, but only a very, very at the moment. That's why I am being so careful, because it's very dangerous if it goes into his lungs again and again and again. But if it's only a little bit, there's a low risk of chest infection.
Can just dry over.
The body will hear it. Yeah.
So for just our.
I'll tell you in a moment. I want to see first, okay?
Okay.
Go back to this one. So this one's an open. So try this one. So, Bobo. Oh, okay.
That's it.
brain issues. Okay? But the lungs and the heart are very closely connected. But if he's getting short of breath, there's a problem with swallowing. Okay? And I don't want him to get short of breath all the time because that will constrain his whole body. Okay? Very good.
Hindi, nabasa ko kasi yung t-shirt niya. Isisip ko muna na kung hindi ko na siya screenshot na ba? Pero sinabi ko sa doktor, sabi ko, constipation. Galing-galing yan na ito.
Uncle, you're becoming very short of breath after you means that your swallowing is not very safe.
But the just in the neon, hello. Now, the most polite. I chunk the hell of a so, I'm bad. We go to the whole game. So, let's check it.
Okay, I thought that you will be able to tolerate a whole cup of fluid or a whole meal at the moment. You will get too short of breath because of your heart.
So, to make check it. 吃量我讲用个来食嘅，慢慢慢配在来食啊。你是
No, I don't think you can.
对
I wouldn't feel safe doing that,
Oh.
okay? And I don't want to.
就不能买酒哦。
So I would recommend you, but I don't know if it's just pull it out of me.
你不能酒，但是我冇得福音嘅咧，你冇見我。
It's quite uncomfortable putting the tube in, so putting in and out is worse.
為啥？
Yeah, it's better to just put in and out. What I would like to recommend is that he has the tube in and then we feed him this thickness of fluid, maybe 5 spoons in the morning of fruit juice, but we make it this thick, and 5 spoons in the afternoon, 5 spoons in the evening. So limited trials, because when he takes too much, it starts to become breakfast like this. Okay. So what I would recommend is tube feeding, and then 5 teaspoons 3 times a day. However, if he does not want to have a tube, he can feed with a risk of what we call aspiration. Aspiration is where the food or the liquid goes into the lungs instead of the stomach. But I'm not sure if you will understand how significant that risk is. Because if he gets a chest infection, he will become very ill. Okay? But it is his decision if he wants to have the tube. And he understands the risks. I cannot stop him from doing that.
I don't think you can understand. So I just
So you make
put
the
in the
decision.
tube, yeah, put in the tube.
Now, what if he pulls it out?
I'll tell him and see what happens.
You tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does it take? 5 minutes just or?
It'll take a while, maybe 15 minutes so the nurse can do it. Okay? It's not pleasant. I had it done to me once. It's not pleasant. But I had nurses doing it, yeah, just to see what it felt like.
Oh.
It's not fun. But it's not, it won't harm.
Yeah.
What will harm him is if he keeps eating and drinking, and the food goes into his lungs, then he gets a very bad chest infection. Because then all his medical management of his heart, his brain, everything will be pointless because he'll be so sick. His swallow is improving. So I'm not thinking that he will be like this forever. I'm hoping that in the next few days he becomes even better. And the problem is that we need to go slowly. If we rush, we put him at a high risk of chest infection.
Explain that.
I know he doesn't want to. I'm sorry, but I don't want to.
爸，你講吃了吼，都無辦法，都食袂使。你放個酒裡頭吼，一擺放裡頭吼，你可以放賣翻出來咧，賣翻咧，伊是放來放水裡是唔是食的咧？放點賣翻吼，啊，等你放啊，係都會這樣做。這嘢是。
Hopefully, as you get stronger, your swallow will get stronger, and we can take out the tube. Huh? Okay. fatigue, and this is probably related to his heart. And
放招咯，放熱招嘅放水隻，個有咯，你放熱，好嘅配，所以你
yeah, is that okay?
你放熱擺好，並都係就 just do it，and
I'm just going to pull it out.
then
But you won't get all the time, right?
yeah.
Okay, so if he pulls it out, what shall we do? If he pulls it out, shall we put him onto this consistency? The nurses know how to make it. It's a powder. We add a powder. Stop. And the nurse knows how to do it. Okay. I think this is the safest one. Out of everything, then take this one. So if he pulls it out, maybe we should go for feeding or wrist. Okay. Because putting it in and he keeps pulling it out, putting it in, pull out is not good either. So let's try the tube and try limited 5 minutes morning, afternoon. If he keeps pulling it out, then we can look at feeding with brisk aspiration. This consistency of fluid and maybe a super. Just because if he's eating a solid diet and the pieces go into his airway, they could stop his breathing. Okay, if something gets stuck, then it could be a case that he actually can't breathe, okay, which would be very, very dangerous. So by giving him a pureed blended diet, we reduce the risk of airway obstruction.
Understand.
But I'm hoping that he will be tubular, because for now it's definitely the safest. And then I will review him every 2 to 3 days, okay, and check on him. And as soon as we take the tube out, I'll make sure we take it out, but not before we are done.
Put it in now, I'll just tell you.
I'm not sure when the nurses will be available, but I'll tell the nurses. Will you be here for a while?
I'll see.
Okay, I'll tell the nurses that as soon as they can. Do you have any questions? Any questions?
You explain very well. 你明白未？
會啊，明白啊，明白。
你愛問嘅喎？
未啊，未啊問咧，唔要緊啊，唔要問咧。
有啦，冇出面嘅啦，我。
OK。
You just regular.
Okay.
You explain everything. He understands.
I'm not sure if he understands. That's the problem at the moment. Okay. But at the moment he's a little bit confused. He doesn't know where he is. That sort of thing. So I'm not sure he will understand. But let's keep trying to explain it to him, and hopefully he'll get better. Okay. I'll come back on Friday.
Not really.
Okay. The swallowing takes to. Okay, so it's no point in me coming and charging him every time I see him and spending time tiring out. So it's not going to be.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm calm. Understand.
放入去啊，喺隻放住試呢隻 ，OK。
景光啊，
啊？
放擺會聽袂哈？9月啊。
Mouth is feeling dry. These are really good to use, but you must. Has there been anything in this?
Oh, it's free.
Can I use it? Okay. You must take one of these cups and squeeze it out. So it's just damp, no water inside.
Oh.
Because the water, if it goes down his throat, will go into his lungs. Okay?
Just like in some water.
Yes. So it may have come into his lungs, but you only gave him very little bit, right?
Yeah.
I would recommend not giving water.
No
Okay?
water.
No water. No drink.
Make it damp.
Sorry?
Make it damp.
Make it damp, yes, damp, and then wipe his lips, wipe his tongue, his cheeks, just to give him a feeling of moisture, okay? And then, will you be here all the time, or are you just visiting every now and then?
No, every day.
Every day you'll be here, for just a short while, or throughout the day?
Depending. If my brother come along there, and go and take a break.
Okay,
About a week.
because do you want me to teach you how to make this?
Oh, sure, better.
Yeah? Okay, I can teach you, and then you can go get a fruit juice, and you can mix the powder into the fruit juice and give it to him, but only 5 teaspoons. Because after 5 teaspoons, he started to get breathless.
Yeah.
And if he gets breathless, stop. And if he coughs, stop. Okay? So let me go and get my powder, I'll wash my hands again,
Okay.
and then I can teach you.
Thanks.
Okay.
伊教你做美國啊？
啊？
伊教你做麦糕啊？
là cái nectar là nectar
迄是啥物来哈？
蜜糖啊，
蜜糖咧哈啦。
那蜜糖啊，你看啥？
哦
蜜糖嘛，
，OK，
看看，
哦吼。
来加个鸡吧，啊？这蜜糖来，爸爸，我买加个鸡，
哎呀，
这买加个鸡，这蜜糖来。你这边你把嘴，叫你把嘴脸穿啊。等者教我等。
恁第时还是会使正正会使啉水，第时。
唔知影啦，因就讲到嘅拜过过来，
哦哦
拜过来看使袂使，等我行一边做咧，咁咪行伊咧。
啊，行什么？哦，水啊。
啊，見咗行伊直接水添啊，
啊哈。你有代志無啊？
咁咪行伊先啊。
有代志無？啊，你頭先行安尼坐水有代志無？
唔知啦，驚你走去扔，你走住扔就食啦。
哎呦，啊
咪行伊啦，你講咪行伊啦。
哦。
你仔點教下？仔點句？
怎樣半？
係一半，阿爸俾呢個吧。別使。你睇我呢
Clear
個
all this out of this waste. We don't
，sorry 啊。
No, it's fine. Make sure. I just want to keep it safe because at the moment he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
哎呀，那
誒，好。
It's fine. Doesn't clear out. I'll empty it. So, this is the product that we use, okay? It's called Mixer. It's just a starch thickener. It has no nutritional value, okay? On the back, you'll see instructions and measurements. These are the three consistencies. So I only write water. These are actually three. This is the nectar, this is the honey, and this is the pudding, but don't worry about that. You're going for the middle one, honey pudding. It must look like honey. That's why it's called that. Okay? So we use something test. That's a fork prepared. And then when you scoop it up, it collects and it runs very slowly. If it looks like that, it's too thin. If it looks like that, it's too thick. Okay? Because he's only getting 5 spoons in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, you don't need to mix very much. Okay? So if you get a juice, a fruit juice or something, you can keep it in the fridge. But when you mix, you must use it immediately because after half an hour to an hour, it will become thin again. Okay? So it thins down. So you must mix and give and then throw away. And then later mix, give, throw away. Okay? So I'll leave some teaspoons here because he must use a teaspoon. He must not drink from the cup, he must not use a big spoon. Okay? I'm going to demonstrate first, which is his table, but he doesn't have a jug. That's fine. I'll get the